Mizkif discovered the shocking truth. There's a Twitter account going viral for making people angry. Secret tunnels have been discovered underneath New York City. Learn about all these stories and more in today's Joe News. All right, I guess we'll start this off with Mizkif, the world-famous live streamer, and the horrible, tragic discovery that he made recently while going live. So Mizkif has shampoo that might be making him go bald. A popular hair care company, Olaplex, O-L-A-P-L-E-X. Oh, what a stupid fucking name, dude. The branding on that is terrible. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Anyway, the company recently got hit with a lawsuit after customers claimed the product was not only underperforming, but causing allergic reactions, hair breakage, irritation, and even hair loss. Now, when this story broke, Mizkif caught wind of it, resulting in an extreme reaction, claiming that he has been using Olaplex products to treat his hair for over 2 years, seeming to make the connection between him using the product and his somewhat public battle dealing with hair loss. Has responded publicly on Instagram, posting to the story saying this: "We are prepared to vigorously defend our community, our brand, and our products against these baseless accusations. We want to reassure our community of professional stylists, customers, and fans that they can continue to use our products with confidence." Ju Wang, CEO. This statement was followed by the company releasing test results that they state showcase the products being safe to use. Now, it's speculated that Mizkif and others were using this product specifically to combat hair loss, which as of the 13th of January, I personally could not find any proof that the company ever claimed their products were good as an option to prevent hair loss. I think if this misunderstanding exists, it's at least partially due to the fact that, believe it or not, men are self-conscious too. So, when men are experiencing hair loss and these things, they're somewhat private about it, but they do look for options to help the hair loss, and it leads you down some really weird rabbit holes where people will do all kinds of crazy things except for just going to a goddamn dermatologist. Listen, I've experienced some hair loss, okay, and I use shampoos and I use things that I think I've seen results with, especially Rogaine. I use Rogaine, but honestly, you shouldn't even be listening to me, so I'm not going to continue on that. If you're having issues like this, where it's even a cosmetic thing and you're a man and you don't want to make a big deal about it because it's not
manly and tough or cool to worry about hair loss.
All right, you just forget all that shit, and before you do any of this crazy nonsense in the secret of your bathroom, just go see a dermatologist or a professional on the subject, please. Anyway, next news. So there's this Twitter account, and their posts have been going viral recently. Now, what do they post? What is the Twitter account about? What's the gimmick? Well, they basically go to mostly viral posts, like mainstream news, current events, and they find the main faces, the main people involved in these things that are trending on Twitter, and they present that person as both Black and Chinese, stating, "Hey, this is what you would look like if you were Black or Chinese." Now, personally, I think this is kind of funny. I can't really find the harm in it. A lot of people disagree. But before we go any further, let's show you a few of what these posts look like. Oh, man. All right. So here we have Stephen Hawking being presented as both Black and Chinese by the account Pilgrim. And this is a response to the Wall Street cartel posting about the allegations that you may have seen posted with Stephen Hawking that I'm not even going to comment on because I've seen no evidence of those allegations with him being on the list. But anyway, all right, this one's a little messed up. What do we have here? My wife would have been 95 this week. This is the picture that was in my breast pocket when I was blown up. It is complete with shrapnel holes. Pilgrim responds, "Here's what your wife would look like if she was Black or Chinese." Now, I don't know. This one's a little screwed up. It's about the guy's dead wife, but I don't know. I think it's funny. I like a little screwed up humor once in a while. Sorry. Obviously, here we have Gypsy Rose and her boyfriend. I'm sure you've heard about them by now. They've been going viral recently. They've been the talk of the town. Probably the number one current event going on right now is Gypsy Rose and her boyfriend, Black and Chinese. And of course, Pokimane, she posted Happy New Year. She's been going viral too. A lot of people have been posting AI generated images of her doing all kinds of shit on Twitter. And, this is another AI-generated image of what Pokemon would look like if she was black or Chinese. All right, so me personally, I don't really see what's wrong with what this account's doing. I mean, that one post we went over there showing what the guy's wife would look like if she were black or Chinese, I can kind of understand how that would upset some people, but overall, I don't really see what's wrong with what this account's doing, although many people disagree with me. And in an attempt to stop this account from doing this, they attempted to reveal the identity of the person in charge of the account, which they allegedly successfully did. A picture of the person supposedly behind this account began trending. This obviously, this was supposed to stop the person from doing this. This was supposed to shut the person up. This was supposed to scare the person, but it didn't quite work because the account later posted this, posting what they would look like if they were black or Chinese. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think this account's going to stop anytime soon. And yeah, that's that. Let's move on.
Yeah, I forget the next couple lines, but then it goes, secret tunnel, through the mountains, secret tunnel, yeah.
So now I want to cover this next story because it's really bizarre, and I had a really hard time figuring out exactly what was even really going on, with a lot of misinformation being spread for both malicious reasons and just funny meme reasons. But recently it went viral that a synagogue in Brooklyn had been digging tunnels underneath New York City secretly, this leading to chaos as city officials sent law enforcement to shut down the operation. This led to viral photos and videos of members of the Orthodox Jewish community fighting with police and coming out of storm drains all on the streets of New York City. But why? Well, I mean, I dug into this, and sometimes this is a bit anticlimactic because sometimes the most obvious answer is the correct answer, but the only thing that we've heard, or the only theory that has any validity at this point in time, is that while rumors exist, it really does just seem to be an illegal expansion attempt. Now, like, I know that New York, like expanding and building in New York is like a crazy thing, so that might have something to do with it. But regardless, this seems to just be an expansion attempt from the synagogue to connect two buildings together. I think some officials have, publicly posted that, the higher ups of this synagogue had no clue that this was going on, which may or may not be true, but obviously somebody of authority had to have known this was happening, because how can you dig what I believe to be like 50-foot tunnels underneath a synagogue to connect two buildings together without anybody knowing about it? But regardless, it's just such a bizarre thing to see Orthodox Jewish people coming out of storm drains in New York City. I want to just talk about it a little bit. It may be a bit anticlimactic, but that's all I was able to definitively discover on that subject matter as of right now. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Joe News. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about any of these stories. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching the whole video. I really appreciate it. Make sure to check out some other of my videos on the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye. For those of you who don't know, Logan Paul has garnered the reputation of being a scam artist through cryptocurrency projects such as Dink Doink and a better known project known as CryptoZoo. Now, it's pretty widely accepted that these were giant scam projects from the beginning.